in her friend group who is known for always carrying a camera around and shoving it in her friends' faces with the excuse of capturing the moment, I feel like I've learned a bit or two when it comes to documenting your life. You see, I used to be the kind of person who would literally run from the camera. Anytime anyone was taking any off guards, I was nowhere to be found, or I just begged to be behind the camera instead. Then as time went on, I elevated. Now instead of running from the group photos when people pleaded with me to be in them, I would now stand in them, my short self placed perfectly in the front and center, smiling, but with both hands in front of my face. And people used to get so mad at me all the time, saying, "Hannah, you're ruining the photo, you're ruining the photo," which in retrospect, I was. My insecurities literally ran my life, and I let them convince me that I didn't belong in front of the camera. Everywhere I went, I would capture my friends and loved ones doing their most mundane activities, but I never liked when it was done back to me. I loved capturing candids of my loved ones in all their day-to-day glory. And even when they would tell me to stop because they didn't like the way their hair looked or they felt like their makeup wasn't done, I wouldn't. I simply just became more creative with how I filmed my friends. Because even though they didn't want the photos or videos in the moment, I always knew they would be grateful for these unforgettable moments that were now captured on camera and frozen in time. One of my favorite things used to be when my friends would come over and dump out my box of Polaroids and we would talk and laugh about the moments we once shared and the people we once knew. Documenting life has always been something that came naturally to me, but documenting my own life, now that took some getting used to. Over the years, however, I have realized that sometimes you sacrifice being a part of the moment when trying to capture a moment. I've learned to be okay with that fact, of becoming an observer of the world and people around me, but I've also learned to set the camera down, and as a girl with a horrible memory, I've kind of become obsessed with the idea of forgetting a moment, or even worse, people forgetting about me. So I capture it. Constantly taking pictures and videos helps me proudly proclaim that I was once here.
Come on, Diogo! Okay, come on! Let's go! Alvin up next! You're on that side, jump over the rope. Yeah! Okay! Look at the Maasai! Okay, look at that Kenyan jump! That was a Maasai jump right there. Should we go higher? Okay! Ah! Come on! Oh! Yeah! Okay! There! Ah! Come on, Dad! No, that's good! I had to take off my... Oh, really?
We are here. Jump in.
I've learned how to document my life in so many different ways, and by keeping records of my daily life, I've been able to become more and more appreciative of all the things around me, no matter if they're good or bad. It's helped me open my eyes to see a different perspective. I mean, life may not be perfect, but that doesn't mean it isn't beautiful. And even more so, when it's all said and done, documenting your life doesn't have to be some sort of stressful challenge with the perfect lighting and the perfect angle or the perfect words in your diaries or journals. To me, all the documentation needs to do in order to be perfect is exist.
They ran across the highway for the shot. And you know what? I love it. I love it. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Shout out to Alabama Highway.